Hey everyone, this is Jesse from Janjo. In this video, we are going to build a Seiyaryu deck in the modern format of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, let's get started. This is Janjo, and I'm building a deck, yeah! So I just want to say, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing for future content. I make uploads weekly. On top of that, consider checking out my merch and my Patreon to support me further, as well as requesting a video for this channel. Now, per always, let me know what kind of changes and other sorts of stuff you like about this deck at the end of the video, and what kind of deck profiles you would like to see from the future, for what decks, formats, whatever. So this time, I wanted to build a Seiyaryu deck. Yeah, I actually built this deck probably literally about a week before they announced the Holy Knight archetype for Seiyaryu, and I do like that. I really do. I like the whole kind of Saint Seiya kind of starry knight thing, but there's not enough pink for Seiyaryu. And this is a card that's been around for a very long time, since 2002 in the TCG actually. And if there's one type of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I'm a big fan of, one kind of type of monster, that would be the dragon type. Hell, I made a metal dragon design on my Teespring, my Janjo designs. I mean, dragons are awesome. Especially the vanilla ones, because there's something weird about them. They always seem to have really cool art, I guess in contrast to their lack of effect. So I wanted to build a Seiyaryu deck, give my own go at it. So the only criteria is that I included the Seiyaryu cards, and currently pre-Holy Knight, this is a old school vanilla build. There's really only two cards. You got, of course, Seiyaryu, light dragon, 2500 attack, 3200 defense. He's okay. The other card actually has him in the artwork, which I felt was kind of necessary, which actually kind of ties into him a bit, and that is Dragon's Bind. You activate this card by targeting one dragon-type monster you control with, well, basically his stats, or less. And then neither player special summon monsters with attack less or equal to the original attack of that monster. When that leaves the field, destroy this card. So this is actually like a really good lockdown. Prevents both players from special summoning anything weaker than a Seiyaryu, as long as you can protect the monster. But this is kind of more of a this is not like a lockdown build. I mean, I suppose you could go that direction, but I wanted to do a more vanilla dragon. I do have a very aggro vanilla dragon build with like high powered dragons, but you gotta play the strong low level ones to like summon crap out. Obviously this is not meta viable, but this is just a fun casual deck, and that's kind of what I'm into. I like the casual stuff. What can I say? I'm a filthy casual. So yeah, we got Alexander Dragon and Luster Dragon with 2000 and 1900 attack, which is good. That is a respectably high amount. And of course, when you're talking about these cards, you kind of have to throw in a rescue rabbit engine, because you have at least two targets for a lot of these cards, so it's easier to get out. Some powerful cards, of course, Rescue Rabbit. We'll special summon two normals from the deck, but destroyed it in the end phase, but that's okay. There's plenty of stuff you can do with it in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why I didn't really want to do a like a GOAT format style of this, just because you're really limiting what you can do with Seiyaryu. I feel like in the modern formats, in the modern era, there's a lot more you can kind of be creative with, and that's why I don't want to stick this channel with just older format stuff, because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. So next card I want to add is I'm going to have two Carbon Net-ons. Carbon Net is really good. Barring his first effect, which we don't really care for. I guess it's good against Salmon Greats, but do people still play Salmon Greats? So you can banish the card from your graveyard. You can special summon one level 7 or lower normal dragon from your hand or deck defense position. And that is crazy, because Seiyaryu fits that bill. He is a level 7 dragon. and he is normal, and he has a decent defense, so you can get him out. So you want to get him to the graveyard by any means. So Foolish Burial is kind of a necessity. I feel like Foolish Burial is one of those staple cards in a lot of decks. That's great for that. So there's a lot of other ways you can get vanilla monsters out. Like Ancient Rules, you can just go ahead and special summon him. You could play 2. I'm just going to go with 3. You could run more high-level vanilla dragons, I suppose, if you want. In terms of recurring from the graveyard, Silent Doom can get us any of the normal ones we can. And Monster Reborn is just like great, revive anything. So next card we're going to add, there's a lot of great normal support in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, which I really like. Summoner's Art will just go ahead and basically combo off with Ancient Rules. So like they work very well together. I don't think Unexpected Die work. Oh, okay, Unexpected Die does work. So you could play some. I'm gonna put it in my side deck. I don't have it in my current build, but you could use Unexpected Die. I love the vanilla support in Yu-Gi-Oh. See, the Dragon Shrine is another really good one. This also lets you set up cards like Silent Doom for Seiyaryu. But we only need to run 2 because there's not too much. Again, we can just dump a bunch of dragons in our graveyard to use them for whatever. So the next card we're going to want to add, let's see, a Dragon Ravine. It's a good field spell for dragons. Again, we can send stuff to the graveyard for just more recursion. Wait. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because that helps me upload more videos and know that you like content like this. Instead of playing so much vanillas, again, Skill Drain is great. You can just kind of shut off everything when you get your big beaters on the field. I'm going to play 1 Solemn Judgment. I feel like 1. You can play more. Again, the ratios is kind of depending on what you have. I'll throw 1 Unexpected Die in here. I initially had a Called by the Grave, but you can honestly just side deck that. Since if you notice, we're playing a lot of lights. So Honest, we can run 2 of those cards. And since we're running dragons, the hell, Red Eye's Black Cat? Rush Duels, what the hell is this? That's kind of hilarious. Did not know that card existed. Now I know. Chrono Red Eye's Darkness, because that's a really great dragon support. Again, this is just kind of my build. Haven't really got a chance to like test it out, but I'm more of a fan of card theory than anything, and I like the style. And this also, again, let me know what you would change, what kind of stuff. We're at 3 effect failures. It's the best generic hand trap between that and Ash Blossom. It honestly depends on what you're playing against. So I'm just gonna use effect failure as like a placeholder there. And then let's see, we're at a Harpy's Feather Duster, because back row, it'd be nice to get rid of them so we can start setting up stuff, and Feather Duster is really good. So this is like the main deck that I have in my build. There are certain changes you could make. You could make it more of a lockdown deck. You could make it more of a vanilla beatdown. You could change the ratio. There might be too many graveyard dumping spells, but we do have like 3 recursion things, and there's other things you can use. So as far as the extra deck goes, again, there's a lot you can do with it. You do have some tuners, so see, High Speedroy Chanbara, he's a level 5, so you can use effect failure with any of the level 4s. You can make level 8 stuff with Seiyaryu. So this is going to be a huge extra deck. Again, it kind of depends on what you prefer. I like Black Rose Dragon, just destroys everything. Cyframe Lord Omega, he's pretty good. He just rips cards out. I mean, he's so annoying, but you kind of have to play him in most of these level 8 decks. But we do have a lot of level 4s to do. So you kind of want to pick like the big ones. I would say Abyss Dweller shuts down the graveyard. Tornado Dragon, Back Row Hate. Exiton Knight. He just clears the field, and we'll run a Baguska because he just shuts down everything. That's great. Let's see, and since we're running some level 7s, we're gonna run the what's this guy's name? I can never remember this one name. Flare Metal Dragon. I was thinking like, is it metal? Is it darkness? No, it's Flare Metal. I can never remember that. So we're on a Flare Metal. Good for the dragons. And Big Eye. You could run other stuff. You could run like a Draco Sack, I suppose, if you wanted to. But we only really need to run 2. The rest is just going to be just Link monsters like a Cerberus, Unicorn, Phoenix, kind of the staple ones. Or the Romulus. So he'll get us out a Dragon Ravine. Search that bad boy out. Or Hippo Shinnigan, because you can get, you can boost 2 of your monsters. I can also boost Honest, but like Alexandrite 25 and Seiyaryu to 3,000 isn't too bad. Plus, he does bring back a light monster, so that's good. Underclock Taker isn't too bad. You might want to run just like, I don't know, like a IP Masquerena or something. Again, it all depends on things you kind of prefer. You could run like a Borreload, Boral Sword. You could run a Appaloosa. It really depends on what tickles your fancy. It's like there's a lot of cards you could run. Hell, you could even run what was that card's name? No, not one of those. It was the Labyrinth guy. Defender of the Labyrinth, that was it. Non-effect monster you control gain 500 attack. Then you can target non-effect in your graveyard and special summon it. So hell, I mean, you might even just run this guy. Try and do like a pure like normal beatdown kind of thing. Again, there's you can change a lot of stuff out. You could cut out some of these cards to fit in some of the more power links if you want. Hell, you could run a Scapegoat in this deck, I suppose, if you kind of want to run a just like a generic Scapegoat engine. I still think one Scapegoat's pretty good. But yeah, that's my Seiyaryu deck. I think I do really like this build. There's a lot you can do with it, not just one strategy. It's pretty malleable in terms of what you can do, in terms of what you can change. And I think overall I did enjoy making this deck. I'm excited for the Holy Knight archetype. Can't wait to see what that takes Seiyaryu. I don't think it's going to be great, but it'll look cool. So that will be fun. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. Let me know what other decks, formats you'd like to see in the future. And until I see you all next time, have a wonderful day.